Good morning and welcome to Cass's Cards. I am Cass and let's see, I feel like I want to use these cards today. So, this is my plain Jane reading. Doesn't matter what astrology sign you are, the message is for you if you have clicked on the video. Might be all the messages, might be one. If you don't find a message in here, it's not for you. Plain and simple. Plain Jane. So today is, what day is today? Sunday, May 28th. And the moon is currently in Virgo. So let's just go ahead and throw it out there. This is a deck of cards. Thus, it is a card game. You're to take anything said in this message with a grain of salt and a shot of tequila if that's your thing, though I do not recommend it. So, let's go ahead and get started here, okay? Guardians of the Four Corners. Mother of the earth, Father in the sky, angels, ancestors, and sacred ones, we call on you here and welcome you in this space, here and now. Okay, what are the messages we are meant to hear today, please? What are the messages we're meant to hear today? What are the messages? What are the messages? Thank you. First card right out onto the floor. Okay, we've got the Chariot in the reverse. So you're feeling stuck. You're not moving ahead with your goals here. You're feeling stagnant and stuck in place. There might be something that is holding you back with the Chariot in reversed. You might have lost focus on what direction you wanted to go. Something might be preventing you from moving forward. Just try to slow down, take a deep breath. If you feel like you're feeling stuck or going the wrong way, remind yourself your angels and your guides are always there, and they're going to put you back on track regardless. You have a divine plan, and the plan will work out. Though we all have our own free will, our angels are always going to try to put us back on the right track. Very interesting. Okay. What other messages do you have for us? What other messages do you have for us, angels, ancestors, and guides? Thank you. Yeah, for some reason you are just like at a standstill. You just don't know what direction you want to go. You got the Six of Swords sideways. It just makes me think you want to move forward, but you're not doing anything about it. You see that you've got the calm water and support, and you can move forward, but you're actually not going anywhere. You're just dreaming about it. I don't know what it is that's holding you back at this point, but maybe you really have some cord cutting to do or something in your past that you just really need to release. You know, it's time to move forward. You know you've got to move forward. It might be exhausting physically and mentally to move forward. The thought of it might be, you know, bothering you because of the Six of Swords. That is thought in the mind. You know, the thought of moving forward might be terrifying, but you know it's something you've got to do. Um, you know, you've got to leave your past behind. There's something that's still lingering, though. There's something still bothering you. There's something you still got to cut. Something you still have to resolve. There's still some kind of unfinished business here. Interesting. What else? What other messages do you have for us, please? What other messages? Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So now we've got the Ten of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So, yeah, you've got to let go of whatever this burden is. I mean, you've just got to take power and cut this shit from your life. You're definitely carrying too much weight for yourself. You've got to step up, be the queen you are, and cut ties with whatever this is. It could be work. It could be a friend in your life that is more toxic, you know, to you than you realize. It could be a, you know, significant other. Maybe you've been in a contract with work, or in a contract, a marital contract even. It could be, you know, your marriage. Maybe you're holding up, waiting for a divorce. Something is tying you up here, and it's totally weighing you down, giving you burdens. You feel like you've got to carry all this weight on your shoulders, all on your own, by yourself. But the reality of it is, I think this Queen of Swords is you. You've just got to think logically about it for a minute and know the warrior you are, that you're tough, you're independent, you're honest, you're direct, you're quick-witted. You can handle this situation on your own. You're a very highly intelligent individual. Just grab life by the horns and do what you need to do. You know you can solve this problem quickly on your own. You might be acting a little too tough, though. Might be in your head a little bit too much, not feeling the emotions, not being honest with your emotions. You might be, you know, just trying to pursue your career right now and realize it's time to cut that shit off. Maybe you're putting in too much time. Maybe you're doing a bunch of work that other people should be doing, or that, you know, isn't in your pay grade. Maybe you keep going above and beyond for this situation, trying to prove yourself, but it's not happening. But this queen, she's dedicated, she's a rational thinker, she's honest, she's positive. Step into that Queen of Swords energy. Cut these burdens out of your life. Okay, okay. Thank you, angels and guides, for these beautiful messages. What other messages do you have for us today, please? What other messages do you have for us today, please? What do we need to do to cut these burdens out of our lives and step into this Queen of Swords energy? Oh, you gotta fight. You gotta put up a fight for yourself. That's what you gotta do. Stand up for yourself, what you believe in. Own it. you're logical. I mean, you're this Queen of Swords here. You're logical, you're rational about things. You try to keep it positive, but you gotta stand up for yourself. You gotta show passion and what it is you deserve and what you do and what you've earned with your hard work up until this point. You've got some kind of competition with you, and you've just gotta be sure to pick your battles wisely. Is it worth all this competition, standing up for yourself and fighting the good fight? It's causing you a whole lot of burdens. Or is it time to just step out and move on? I mean, if you are looking to get promoted at work or something like that, then you should go for it. Step up to the plate, compete for it. But if it's just, you know, something petty, you're trying to prove your point to somebody about something, you know, in a relationship or whatever. I mean, it's okay to bicker, but not for petty reasons. Rise to the challenge if it's for the right reason. Not just for some petty bullshit drama. Okay. Thank you, angels. Thank you, guys. What other messages are we meant to hear, please? What other messages are we meant to hear, please? Thank you. Oh, death reversed. Okay, so you're still trying to kill this situation off. You're definitely stuck. Death in the upright is an ending. You know, it's not always bad because, you know, death leads to new beginnings. Man, let's just take a look here at this card. So he's just sitting here coming in trying to end a situation. The Grim Reaper sitting on his horse. He's just coming in to kill that Pope that's sitting there begging him not to kill anybody in the beginning, right? In the front. So in the reverse, you're probably resisting this new beginning. You're holding yourself back. You know you've got a new beginning coming. You know you've got to end a situation. You know you've got to cut things. I think this means you need to stop bickering and picking petty fights. That if you go for it this one last time, trying to stand up for yourself and your worth, and it doesn't work out, you've got to move forward. Stop holding yourself back. Stop thinking things are going to change. They've been the same for you for a few years now. I don't know where that's coming from. Maybe 5 years. I don't know why. I just have heard that for some reason. But for some reason, you're resisting a very, very necessary change. This is what's preventing you from moving forward. Maybe you're not over the loss of something. Maybe you think if you keep competing, you're actually going to get somewhere because you're putting in such hard work into this situation. They have to see how burdened you are and how hard you're working, right? But they're just not going to see it. You got to cut this shit off and move on. Change happens. It's inevitable. You have to just stop suffering and move on. What are we moving on from here? What is it we are to move on from, angels, ancestors, and guides? What are we to move on from? What is it we need to move away from? Oh, you gotta leave your past in the past. Your childhood memories. Could be an old childhood friend. It's definitely a childhood wound of some sorts. This is nostalgia of the past. You keep reminiscing on things that just simply are non-existent anymore. It could be your childhood beliefs that are holding you back. Old thoughts, old ideas, old programming that you were told during your childhood. Maybe you were told you weren't capable of doing something. Maybe you were shamed for trying to be your genuine self. You need to leave this behind you. It is weighing you down. It is holding you back. It is stagnating you. There's something that needs to be healed here. Only you know what it is. Only you can figure out how to heal that. So what is your advice? What is your advice, angels, ancestors, and guides? What is the advice you have for us? Thank you. Oh, that fell on the floor, but I see it in the upright, the Seven of Wands. Gotta defend yourself. Stand up for what you believe in is right. You've fought a lot in your life. And, you know, all these people might be coming after what you've got and what you want. But you need to defend yourself. Stand up for yourself. Believe in yourself. Try not to be overly defensive, though. Just fight for your rights. Fight for what you believe in. Fight for what you know in your heart is good for you. Fight for your passions. Doesn't matter what the fuck other people think. It doesn't matter. A lot of people have a very old mindset, old mentality, old way of thinking. You know, you might be fighting a pointless battle against people like that. If you know within yourself what is right in your head, what is right in your heart, defend yourself. Stay determined. Stand up and fight for what you know is good for you. Set boundaries for yourself. Learn to say no to people. Have courage, have strength, speak your truth. All right, so if we stand up for ourselves and speak our truth, what is the outcome of all of this? Angels, ancestors, guides, what is the outcome? Thank you. Ooh, 2 cards. 3 cards. Okay. Okay, let's see where that other card went. Sorry, y'all. Interesting. Okay, so the outcome of all of this is very interesting. So you definitely have a choice that needs to be made here, right? You need to choose to defend yourself and stay, you know, to move forward, to get out of this current situation, to move on in your life, to really fight for what you want. 2 swords reversed. You know what you need to do, but you've Probably been stuck for so long, you're just like, you're totally shut down emotionally. You need to let some kind of barrier down. I mean, it's good to have boundaries and say no, and but you got to let your guard down some. Be open to hearing and seeing what advice, what truth is out there about all of these situations that have been holding you back. Uncloud your judgment of the situation. You have people stepping in, helping you, serving you, showing you that things are balancing out. The scales are trying to equal out here. You're being offered a steady foundation, but you're holding your nose up to it. You don't want it. You don't want to face the emotions. You gotta face the emotions. This is just like screaming you're being fucking stubborn. Energy may be about to shift for you. The second you step in, maybe once you step into service, step out of your comfort zone and start helping people out. Or allow people to help you. Maybe you've been helping people out for so long that you need to put your guard down and let people help you out. Let people help you get into this new energy. But you're just, why are you bored by it? You're being handed that golden cup. People are trying to come into your life. Let them. Why are you being bored? You might be about to receive a gift of money, or, somebody's trying to help you out, balance things out for you, address the unbalance in your life. I think you're going to be surprised, but you're not going to want this gift. Why are you sitting here bored under this tree, just not willing to look at what's right in front of you? Why are you being bored in relationships and just unsatisfied by it all? I've got to ask again. I've got to ask. Why the Four of Cups? Why the Four of Cups, angels, ancestors, and guides? Why are we still unsatisfied when we are being gifted? Gotta learn to appreciate what's in front of you. It's about gratitude and appreciation. Doesn't matter how big or small the gift is. You gotta be appreciative. Interesting. The World reversed and the Fool. Huh. If you want a new beginning to take place, you gotta take some risks. You gotta allow this shit to end. I realize you're probably having a difficult time transitioning into something new in your life because the world is in the reverse. You're not welcoming something new coming in. You feel like you're resisting change. You're resisting this end. You don't feel prepared for it. You have to believe in yourself. You have to trust. You have to be ready for it. You have to take some risks like this Fool. You've literally got the end and the beginning right here. Right here. It's right in front of you. Stop closing your eyes. Stop being blind to it. Grab it. Own it. Take it. Allow it to happen. Stop being resistant to it. Resistance, is the second you let go of resistance, it's going to come in for you. Resistance is what's always in the way. All right, so now that we've got that out of the way, thank you, angels, thank you, guides, for that reading and all that clarification. Let's go ahead and see what the messages they have for us through some angel wishes are today. Angel, sweet angel, what messages do you have for us today? Nope, take that one. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're talking to us today so clearly. Thank you, angels. Okay, so the first card that came out is your family needs you right now. Call upon your angels to give you strength. Your family needs you. Your angels are here to help give you strength to deal with it. You definitely have something of your past, your childhood to deal with here. It's what's holding you back. It's your family calling on you to resolve this past family trauma. The next card we have is don't let life pass you by. Be among it and live it. Get out of your house. Spend some time in nature, enjoying life, experiencing life. Meet new people. Go visit somewhere you've never been before. The next card we have is what you think is what you create. So remember, thoughts become things. A lot of the times people have it backwards and say, when I see it, I'll believe it. Oh, no, 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 no. When you believe it, you will see it. And it doesn't matter if that's positive or negative or what it is. Make sure that you are keeping those thoughts positive. If you want to be a negative thinker all the time, go for it. I know sometimes it can be hard to get out of your own head or out of your own heart when, change just slaps you across the face totally unexpectedly. I know that's happened for a lot of people these past couple years. I can tell you, I can attest to that. My life literally changed within, moment of time. Everything I knew, everything that I was for 20 years of my life, just in the blink of an eye changed. And it's not easy. We are creatures of habit. Change doesn't come easily, but it is essential and it needs to happen. You need to allow it to happen. All right, let's see here, angels and ancestors. What oracle messages do you have for us today, please? What oracle messages do you have for us today, please? All right. Angels ancestors, sacred ones, what messages do you have for us, please? Thank you. Do I have another card flip? Yep. Okay. Thank you. And one more shuffle. Are there any other messages you need for us to know? Please let us know. Let us know now. Thank you. Okay, so the angels and ancestors gave us 2 cards. We have the Lord, take charge with authority, and Medicine Guardian, be open to healing information. This is everything we just heard in the reading. Gotta stand up for yourself, take authority of your own life. Take your life in your own hands. And at the same time, be open and allow people to come in to help you, to heal you. Sometimes we can't do it all on our own. Okay, let's see here. We have the Lord. Take charge with authority. Don't be afraid to take charge or use your voice. Be strong. The Lord is the consort of the lady, the emperor in the traditional tarot. He represents an authoritative male who isn't afraid to lay down the law. But this doesn't mean he is angry or chauvinistic. He is self-possessed, reliable, and ambitious, a man of honor who has earned his place in society. The Lord in this oracle holds a ram's staff and wears a crown of antlers, showing that he keeps himself firmly rooted in the ground and is protective of his people. His regal air indicates he has a taste for the finer things in life, yet he is sensitive to those who are less fortunate than he is. Sometimes you have to take control in order to be honored. If you feel that your kindness